There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Tonight I'm just gonna keep playing this game. Milk has to have a bag of milk. I'm gonna try getting all the endings tonight, so I'm gonna start a new game. And what I pulled up I didn't read what the endings were, but I'm not very good at ending hunting in these kind of games, so I have some of the instructions written down for if I need them. Most of it's just like, don't die, because that affects what ending you get. And dying means, like saying the wrong thing and, the character just does whatever. So, that's what we're gonna do. And I've adjusted the sound a bit so my voice is much louder. I don't know if I should do the reading of the entire thing again. I'm going to because it's fun. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's easy to lose self control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on my way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Aha, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives? No, 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 no. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in the store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. I am going to do a thing real quick. Um, just hold tight with me for a second. I'm going to turn off the Steam overlay whatevers so I stop getting notifications in the corner because that is breaking my immersion. Let's see, friends. I don't know. Interface maybe. But, I don't know how to turn it off, so I'm just gonna disable the Steam overlay. Maybe it's in here. It's gotta be under friends, right? I don't get it. Turn that off. Hmm. Boom, boom, boom. Ominous. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can do it right here. Alright, here we go. I'll just turn on Do Not Disturb. Maybe that'll fix it. Alright. Back to game. Bam. Big eyes. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. Hi, Mom. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! The hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. What an intro, bro. I love that. This game is incredible in most of the ways that it handles itself, and I love it so much. Turn up the game volume a bit right here. That should be good. So from here on out, I'm not going to read everything because I already did that in the previous stream. Only new stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I gotta remember to see what they said, though, for the dialogue options. Right there. That should be fine. Hey. Hey, long time no see. What made you so happy all of a sudden? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago? Stop lying. I don't like skipping all the dialogue, but I have read it all before is the issue, so... Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna still voice it. This is boring. I want to get through this, but I also don't want to just muddy it with not doing anything. So I'm gonna keep voicing it because I like doing that. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. All right. That's just how it goes. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't happen today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, gather them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. There they are. That's where the bulk of the ending searching comes from, is how many fireflies you get, how many times you've died, and stuff like that. So it shouldn't be too difficult. I'll even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way! Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Yes. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know. It's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyways. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You know better than anyone else. So this right here is where you get the first death, as if you choose this option. I had that last time. I'm not going to do that. Instead of asking silly questions, help me find my fireflies. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Me neither. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no! If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? I'm gonna say, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Okay. Alright. I don't and I won't. Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside of a mountain of junk without moving anything, even an inch. Yeah. My, oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those game... burp. Sorry, my bad. You know, those games have a moment when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make... do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee! Wowee! Why would we say this? Is there smoke coming from our clothes? I don't think so. Wowee! I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to go home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up and circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. So... Okay, let's see. I'm reading the instructions for the endings here. I think we're going to try to skip all of the death endings first. All right, so I'm going to save right here. Game saved. And then we'll just do all the ones that don't require a death. And I think there's, let's see, there's one. Okay, there's only one ending that requires a death. So that's what we're going to do at the end. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna find all 6 of the fireflies and then do that ending first. So this is like basic ending without any of the deaths, essentially. Oh, what's this? I think I know what this is, so I'm going to skip that for now. And what are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks. Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. Alright. I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but... They became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do. I understand, though. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff we gotta look through, so hopefully we find the fireflies quickly. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cruel. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like most there? Well, the rooms were really bright. Not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, the beds were soft. And the food was nice. By the way, I attended all my classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember. Does it even matter? Okay. Good. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I moved it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind, as already happened countless times. Turn down the game volume a bit. Like right there, that should be good. What do you mean you'll go blind? I spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little bit while, and then goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? Or... What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh and come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Alright, so that's, 1, 2, and then 3 with the first one. God, every time. Jesus. Give me, I don't want to do sleeping bag yet. Give me alarm clock. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold my arms to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart. Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It's a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Okay. Laptop. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. Well, my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I spent whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. We clicked this for another death. I'm not gonna do that. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly crawls out from the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Do you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. We could finish. I'm not gonna, though. I want to get the good endings before I get the bad endings that make me sad. I assume they're gonna be bad endings. Though, I wonder, is there even a good and bad ending in this game? Because it all seems to kind of blend together. It's not easy out here. Oh, okay. Plants. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The least smell of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Nope. Lights. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. This thing. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? Book. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to a stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bags, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. For my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there. Okay. I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinct sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it only means one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait. Open your eyes. No! It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with the utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look. Look there. I mean, look there. Ugh. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks to perfect silence. Only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy. You made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Yep, let's continue. Umbrella. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that I can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Alright. Perfect logic. Toothbrush. I turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000th of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh no, you don't. Then act normal. I forget what... Okay, this one. Your usual notebook pages, glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Why did it refer to someone as you? I thought that text was their mind. I don't know. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight, ends up entering the business-like ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Shoot, okay. Horse. I think the only one left is this down here. What's this? Oh, it's a fan. My bad. We're gonna get another ending. What's funny about that? What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that's looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage. It's locked in. And the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. I feel like I've searched everything except for the Yeah, that's what I expected. The horrors, the unimaginable horrors. So spooky. Okay, yep. Bedtime. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. Oh, my bad. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already very past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time. But right now, I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia. Just like tonight. Okay. There's another thing, right? Something I'm missing? Not that, not that. Radio. No, that, right, we already did that. Shoot, am I missing something? I feel like I am. How many fireflies have I? I should have been counting. I'm not sure. I think I did collect them all, so I'm going to finish searching. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess... Oh, I guess... I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyways. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to a balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously stepped away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time, still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk. And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow, and never ever. That's a goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I blared out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to fall asleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop. I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? The one day, I almost died. I was collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. Then silhouette letters and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well deserved, I guess? Felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me. I'm scared of them. I can't even argue with them. But today, well, I Still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. This should be a different ending from last time. Oh, there's an achievement. Hello, thank you for choosing our pizzeria. You know, this place is so empty, though I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. I'm sure it'll be able to fill the void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think, my surroundings don't change. Yes, things happen in my head, but they never left its premises. And it's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out? What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought would make a senseless and merciless circle in my head, destined to go back to where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Oop. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyway? I could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. They should be ashamed, probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. I would have had it easier with one. I tried to find it. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good. Pun not intended. And that strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. We also have a discount for new customers. You can learn more about it on your account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I can just keep on thinking, and even then, my thoughts are as meaningless and empty as everything else. Does it mean that I'm not filling the void, but I'm a part of it? Then why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although, I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold. It's neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts? I wouldn't want to admit that. I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything had disappeared, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me, since I can't do anything about it? Are you ready to make your order? Yes, that's right. I shouldn't care. It's empty here. It makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time, it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't fill the void, I'm a part of it. This strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. It's empty here. It makes me feel neither good nor bad. It's nobody's thought that I can't even see a door here. What's the point in having one? I feel like nobody's helping me. They should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm alone here. I can't do anything about it. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 4 pizzas for the price of 2. I don't care that this place is empty, you hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around me. This space is pretty cramped, but at least it's safe. Even though I'll never feel good here. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide. My thoughts will help me. They'll lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm alone. My head is full of thoughts. The whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, you'll be able to fill all the void around me. Still, no matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Yes, something happened outside my head, but what was it? Oops. There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough. So the world isn't empty, after all. I can't see anything. Session timeout. Please reload the page. Holy shit. that was one ending. That's the second ending I've gotten. We picked up that tiny little thing that I missed the first time I played through. It's just a little piece of paper that I assume has like the phone number of a restaurant. And I guess she was having a conversation with the automatic text routine. And she made it was in a dream, I assume, she woke up from. And she had a realization while in her dream. And wow. So the next ending was the one I was going for, but then I picked up that thingy. So I'm gonna get rid of that ending on my list here. Okay. Let's try this again. I wonder if I can click is it continue? I'm gonna do continue. That should take me to my save. Yep. Alright, here we are. So we're gonna find all the fireflies here. This time I'm gonna skip through. Alright, don't pick this up, but we need 6 of them. So that's 1. Actually, I think that's 2, but whatever. Let's see, was it the alarm clock? I know pill bottle. Book. Turn the game down just a little bit more. I can't really tell. I should probably pull up the stream, but whatever. Alright, that's 2 out of however many. I think the, it wasn't this, so this 3 here. Okay, 3. The laptop was 4. Four, and then 1 more. Probably this one, right? Nope. Was it lights? No, because the lights make fireflies they make fireflies self-conscious. Not there. Here? Nope. Maybe it was up here. This one. Nope. Shoot, what was it? Was it the clock? Maybe. No, it wasn't. Umbrella, that's right. No, maybe not. No. Nope. Not up there because cockroaches. Was it plants? Not there. I'm just gonna do everything at this point, and then just not pick up the thing. No. Stay off. And then that should be it. Just making sure. Because I don't want to have to go through this multiple times for one ending. Let's just check the lights. And okay. I think that is all of them. All right, let's see. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. All right, all of this should be the same except for the ending. So let's keep going. Okay, here we go. Everything is fine, don't you see? That's the achievement I got. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school would think. No, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. This is before. Oh. Another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Yes, Mom. There, that's it. Ugh. Another terrible morning. Ooh, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh. Uh. Another terrible morning. Boo. Why is my face always so stupid? Wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh. The mirror does not reflect what she's standing there, you know? Another terrible morning. Boo. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh. Ugh. Another terrible morning. Boo. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. This is wild. Ugh. Another terrible morning. Boo. Why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh my god. Ugh. Another terrible morning. Boo. Why is my face so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Uh, Another terrible morning. Boo. Why is my face so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. It's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. It's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Good morning. I feel wonderful today. Can't wait for my first day at school. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Huh. Ugh. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, okay, we've seen this. Okay. So I can't really explain these that well. So she was waking up over and over again on the first day. And it wasn't until she couldn't even like see her face. There's nothing, it was just her hair. She could only see the back of her head that she actually continued on with her day, it seems. Because otherwise she would comment on her look and then it just repeat. You know, with her looking different and more different. Just repeat over and over again until there wasn't even a face in view. It was just the back of her head. So let me take that off the dealio here. Okay, so this next ending without dying, we have to do no distractions. So we have to only do the ones that we know for sure. Which, let me just make sure that I know which ones that is, because I already forgotten. Okay. Continue. Here we go. Okay, so right here, we want to do inside the pill bottles. Wait, and we don't find all of them. We only find a few. Okay. Um. Okay, this one. And then the bag, right? Okay. Now we finish searching here. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyways. Why not? Yep, we've seen this. Okay, through this. Alright. Third ending tonight. Or, yeah, third ending. Oh. I wake up and immediately lose some consciousness from horror. A thin metal stairway shakes around the giant column, disappearing into the darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray that I freeze into it. This feeling. I know I spent a couple hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is. I don't know whether I'm going up or down. Oh, I hope I didn't skip something important. A billion pounds of concrete and a million miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you're near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at, touching them, even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horror. It's just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt and my body will turn into dust. The wall's coarse surface scratches my face. Steps under my feet hum from the wind, eager to escape the concrete's clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word will be swallowed up by the abyss. I won't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the stairway abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. Many units of time pass, but I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling, but then I realize the whole space around me that is trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head? That thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force, unaware of what's about to happen. I slowly turn my whole body with a squeak. Nothing. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't. Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus, unmoving. Till the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss can't be seen. Oh. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears, silence my thoughts with a haphazard string of words while I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures, just like mine, spread in tiny rows endlessly in all directions. Stairways wrap around them like vines. There, at the end of this world, there's a person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exists and not. I tried to erect the mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment passes, and I realize that my body doesn't belong to me either anymore. My legs start moving on their own. The only thing I can do is choose direction. Up, down, or... The crowd knows there's blood on Woznek's hands. He runs away. Mendel appears. He has nothing human about him, apart from his expressive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out to the center of the stage. First act begins. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. There's less and less space for my own. Do you feel the connection to your body clearly, or does it still cause confusion and fear? You've been living through that fear a lot recently. How did it manifest exactly? Answer honestly, and don't hide anything. I decided to descend. Descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something is wrong because your path has changed. Maybe you started talking in the wrong way or made some sort of mistake. If so, start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that would instill the feeling that everything is as it should be, and with time, it will create a new order inside of you. I don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices. Grow up. Only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning to life. Don't you get it? Try that if you find it important. Every passing day is a precious gift. If you share a piece of that gift with the world even once, it'll seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry. I won't get that then. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even if you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize they exist in reality, do you understand how exactly it is it? Oh, Jesus. Okay. So... Okay. Let's see, how many endings have I gotten so far? I should be able to look at the, achievements right here. There's still 4 achievements here. Okay, did that one, did that one, did that one. Okay, so we have one more ending. Oops. No, don't do that. We have one more ending. So to do this one, we have to skip the first death sequence and find 4 of the fireflies in the room. And then activate the second death sequence. Alright, easy. Let's continue. 4 fireflies. This one specifically, I think, requires us to do this here, so... Yeah, so to do the second death sequence, players must first select the laptop in the room and choose the you'll end up returning to that subject anyways. After finding all fireflies, players should then encourage the main character to go outside to the balcony. You'll end up returning to that subject anyways. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. Then the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours. And the other hamsters look identical to you, too. That means you are all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them? Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Oh, right. For my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling, equally. When I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split the numbers evenly, no problem, but the math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. Major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends die the moment I turned off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers, which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend. I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's a mathematical formula. If you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. Oh shit, sorry. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture in a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly a firefly crawls out from the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I'd see that myself if only I knew what. Okay, we've seen this. What about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget? Then remind me. With a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. That was kind of unexpected. Okay. So that's one. We need... hold on. So we need to find 4 fireflies. So that's 2. Let's do the pill bottles again. Alright, 3, and then 1 more. Let's do the school bag. And now we finish searching, I think, right? So we do... After finding all the fireflies, players should then encourage the main character to go outside to the balcony by selecting the option. There's no way someone cares about you that much. Yep. Finish. Somehow those words triggered it. Okay, yep. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Just for a couple minutes, okay? My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights in the windows. There are muffled voices coming from inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. It seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the buildings grew for miles in every direction. I guess at some point it circled around and closed on itself. Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? I definitely feel sometimes that's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up. Ah, this. I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy, as if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake, to deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself, after all. You're believing in this definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You're the one to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I will remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you've made the promise. I'll keep it, but you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bent down and imagined falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. Oh my god. I had a friend online, my best friend. Even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and, well, unattractive. It was so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why is he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut. Never get up from bed. Never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was about your friend? My friend? Yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. Then I told him everything about myself, without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy, slices my skin into uneven stripes, as if it's a piece of thin cloth. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Stunning an army of bots who harassed me was probably fun. And what's more important, it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, simple bits of code that are effortless to run, no matter the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. Now they watch me from the screens too. But I'll put an end to it. I've decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that only... My body crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces, like porcelain. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. I return to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go toward my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. And that's it. What are you going to do? What's with the silly question? We have 3 achievements left, but I went through all the endings. Okay, let's see if there's something different that comes from this. I wake up, lying on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door, and hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. Scary sounds. I hug my knees and wrap myself in a sweater like it's a blanket. No use. I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside a suffocating casket. And the faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to the feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. It comes louder and louder, more and more distinct with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible, or become smaller in some miraculous way. In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off, until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound, coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upwards and squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand trying to touch the ceiling, but it suddenly starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. There's a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I'll have to do something at some point. Hours pass. I frantically run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst endless darkness, and only the door is watching me with its eye. I kept purposely avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out toward it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward, my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door, like it's some wild animal. So I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away, and I fall to the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door, stupid nasty door, cursed door. I hate you. I hate you. I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all the despair that I had bottled up. I slowly realize how horrible the situation I ended up in is. No, 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 no. I don't stop screaming for a moment, because I'm scared to end up in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, till my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? I rush toward the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a minute, for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us hasn't grown either, which means I'm matched in speed. I just need to take one more final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first onto the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that, thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab empty space. Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody help! The other side of the door is completely silent. Silence reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point, the silence torture ends. Hey, I can see you. I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes, yes! I stand up from my knees despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop for a rest at that thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out a heavy, ragged breaths in reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them. I don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No! Go away! I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. I'm lying face first, down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. In grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is an unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me with sounds and I'm pretty sure colors too. I stand up, full of anticipation. I see an endless field, a clear sky without a single star, and the pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam. I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again. But this time, I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference, though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away. A wolf, or someone else. Does it even matter? I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. Oh. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point, I realize that's not a wolf. I jump up and start turning my head in a panic. Where is that sound coming from? I haven't said that aloud, but got an instant reply. Oh. Hey, I can hear you. My voice runs across the field, mixing with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. Feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Oh. Hey, where are you? Oh. I can't understand where should I run to, and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them. Maybe they're hurt? The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just... there's not a single tree or stone around, only an endlessly wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. Scream turns into a cry. Carefully raise my head, still scared to death. Somewhere very far away, among the thick grass, I spot a silhouette. Just a small black spot, but... Hey, I can see you. Silhouette doesn't move. The sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream. More like a whisper, or a breeze. Oh. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Maybe it's the wind going mad, and the black spots is just a stone or a tree? I walk away, disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps. Then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. Grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. Feeling a pain, unexplainable dread grow inside me. Stone? A tree? Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know it's chasing me. Sound reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying. At least, I think so. Oh. The horrifying voices coming right from behind me. Turn around instinctively and, for some reason, try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass replies with a nasty crackling rustle. Oh. I've had enough. I spring up. The silhouette is still there, at the same distance as before, standing there, without moving an inch. I'm scared here, you know. Why won't you do anything? The silhouette trembles, then starts slowly gliding toward me, followed by new sounds. Wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. Oh. After that, the spot expands rapidly and, in the blink of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by sticky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. Oh. I run so fast that the grass turns into a dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, run again. Oh. No. No, 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 no. Oh. No. Go away. An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound, and the darkness consumes everything. I wake up on the cold floor, in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Jesus. Okay. So, we're still missing two. I think I know what I need to do now. I need to get the second death. That'll be one more achievement. But the last achievement, I don't know. I have no clue. So let me just look that up. I need to find the last achievements. I'm gonna look them up. So... Okay, so I got first death. I haven't gotten second death. I know that. And please forget it. Okay. You're annoying. Have I gotten that one? I have not. So those are the last two. Okay. I know what I'm doing next. We're gonna go for second death first, and then we're gonna get the last achievement. Actually, we're gonna go for both achievements here, because we can do that. No, you're telling me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never, ever be ignored, I turn around, but there's nothing there. What happened next? Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. What? Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. Yep. Pill bottle. And then we finish. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. We're gonna come back here. She shouldn't talk about her friend online. Nope. Oh. I think I missed something. How do I get second death achievement? Did I get second death? Am I dumb? No? Okay, so randomness comes up. What am I missing? Because I already did that. Oh, we have to get... Okay, so we have to get first death first. Here, okay. Let me restart the game real quick. And then we'll be good. Alright. English as usual. Yeah, I know. Bring me in. Yep. Oh. Okay. And to continue. So we have to get first death. Where's first death? Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. We have to go from the very beginning to get second death. I don't think anything special happens about with that. Um I'm reading through this guide real quick. Okay. So the way some of the people who played this game set it up is that they take all of the stuff you have to do and put them into codes, I guess. It's a weird way of doing it. But essentially everything you do is a certain code and they just put the numbers in order to tell you what specific code. And that was confusing me. I thought there was something deeper about this game that I wasn't seeing, but there's not. What's with these boxes though? So what's the deal about the boxes there? We haven't found anything about that yet. Maybe if I get the last achievement. I don't know. Okay, restart again because I don't feel like doing that. Without. I don't feel like going through another ending and then blah blah blah. So we gotta click new game. Remember that. Yep, skip that. New game. We're gonna have to go through all of the sequence again, so strap in. Oop, oh, uh-oh. I did the thing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it, because I just noticed this is different, so we're gonna keep it like this. Skip, skip, skip. Come on, fast. Yep, I know. Hey. Alright, back into it. Just drink your medicine already, or else Tommy. Okay. You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah. Oh, this looks different from last time. Yeah. Alright, so from this point on, we gotta get the story from this. Alright. Okay. Then we head to second death. Then we finish. Mm-hmm. We have obtained all of the achievements. I don't think there's gonna be another ending. Because as far as I'm aware, we've already gotten all the endings. Okay, yep. It's this ending. What's up, man? Okay. I'm going... No, we're done. Oh, sorry. I bumped the mic there. So, we finished the games. We finished both of these on stream. We've gotten all the achievements, all the endings from this one. I don't think there's any achievements on the first one because it was you know, that was insane. That was an insane experience, and I loved every minute of it. But it I don't really know what I want to say about it. I feel like I can't have any meaningful input on it because I don't experience all that is this game. I'm not this character that clearly the developer probably models himself after. You know, I mean, yeah, I have no knowledge of like mental health issues of anything that drives this character, so I can't really speak on it. Let me look on Steam real quick for a discussion, and we will read through the discussion real quick, just so we can kind of end this off with sort of a oops. Is there issues? Okay, no, we're good. We're gonna end this off with kind of a concluding discussion on this game. There's a bug report page, but I don't think there's anything important there. So how would I find discussions on this? Um, okay, hold on. I gotta look this up myself. Um, because I saw a Steam discussion forum on it. Here we go. Let's open this in the Steam browser. I think. Well, whatever. Okay. So this little guide is a Steam discussion forum by Sage. I'm just going to read a little bit from it right now. So forward. In order All right. In order that you understand my personal logic of interpretation, I would like to tell you briefly some impressions about both games. In the beginning, I really disliked the second game. I got even annoyed as it was supposed to expand and continue the story of the first one and fill the gaps. Or at least I had this expectation. Instead, it provoked more open questions than given answered. Plus, I really dislike it when I can't define the level of depth the game pretends to be. Does moving background is supposed to symbolize something, or is it just there? Was this a developer's photo from his private archive, or is it actually connected to the girl? Or the game plot? Are those radio tracks just random spoopy ambient? Or there's something more I can't define? Etc., etc. Yes, classic literature class syndrome. Makes it worse when it's an indie game because the game logic is rarely seeable. You have no idea how much effort and what ideas were put inside, giving you no clue to dig further or not. I know most of the people who like the game connected to it emotionally. Maybe they could relate to it in one way or another. Well, I was driven more by curiosity, not gonna lie, and I can't even describe to you how I dislike puzzles and open questions. Don't even tell me everybody will find their own sense in the game, and this is what makes it great. Hell no. First, it makes it horrible for me because I will get lost in interpretations. You'll see how far they come in the sky. And then second, if so, then what stands behind the choice of lines, background music, anything? So, after reading that, I'm wondering if I should just give my own interpretation of everything. You know what? Screw the guide. If you want to read it, it's here. Actually, you know what? I'll even post a link to it in the chat right here, and I'll remember to put it in the description of the YouTube VOD. So there's that. You can click on this link, check it out. But for myself, so let's think about all we have here. So essentially, every ending is a dream, right? At least that's what it seems to be. At least that's what presents itself as on the surface level. Is that whenever you capture all her fireflies, which represents her thoughts, you essentially go to sleep. Something is revealed about her, I think, and then she wakes up and then cries. The first game, let's do a summary of the first game. The first game has you just going to buy milk. Simple task for most, but clearly for our character here, which I don't even think we know the name of, they have a very difficult time doing this. And any wrong move made on our part in the dialogue choices are completely they ruin this character and they fail to buy milk. Whether that means they die, which I don't think they do, but they might, or they just don't buy milk is and that's how it is. I think she has OCD. Let me look up the symptoms of OCD so I'm not speaking incorrectly. Okay. So here we go. So obsession. So this is obsessive compulsive disorder, just to be clear. So the symptoms of OCD, they have themes to them. So fear of contamination or dirt, doubting and having difficulty tolerating uncertainty. This is one of her symptoms. Needing things orderly and symmetrical. I don't think they have them orderly and symmetrical in their room, but they do not want to touch or move anything. That could be like kind of their own way of having things orderly and symmetrical, but I can't speak for certain. Aggressive or horrific thoughts about losing control and harming yourself or others. Now, this one's kind of strange because when we first click on the bag to look for the firefly, our character describes the bag as being like a stomach and kind of like in a gross and cruel way, as we say. So this could be signs of this. And then unwanted thoughts, including aggression or sexual or religious subjects. I don't think this, I haven't noticed this. Examples of obsession signs and symptoms include fear of being contaminated by touching objects others have touched. I don't think so. That's that you locked your door. Intense stress when objects aren't orderly or facing a certain way. Kind of with the room again. Images of driving your car into a crowd of people. Thoughts about shouting obscenities and acting unpleasant sexual images. Avoidance of situation that can trigger obsessions such as shaking hands. So only a few of these count, so I think I'm actually incorrect about the OCD thing. Um, they have issues, all right? Everyone does. Theirs are profound and debilitating in a lot of social contexts. And a lot of it stems, so she sees other people clearly as like monsters or non-human, I think. Specifically her mother. That one was very clear, that was in the intro. But in the first game, we talked to that guy who goes, "Oh." And I don't think we see any other like human being in like a human form. We don't see any other character at all. So they have a fear of other people, probably, and their mind distorts them. And in the first ending we got, our character so our character was with another person who wasn't vastly distorted. So I'm going to say that in the first ending, this is something that happened before the events of the two games and before all of our characters' issues. And the reason our characters the way they are is because of what happened during that day. That's a traumatic response. So our character, walks this person who I think is their brother or their sibling of some kind to the store to purchase milk. Let me actually pull up that scene real quick on my channel. We are going to watch it real quick and see what we can see. I'm going to mute it. There's my face. Uggy face, uggy face. Wrong game. We need to go first game. Or second game. In the end. So here we go. Yep, wake up on a wooden fence. Bench, I mean. Okay, so the odd thing is that they introduce themselves. Or at least Tresca does. This is Tresca. Hmm. So, okay. I can't figure I'm not 100% sure about the relation between the two characters. I do think they have a past relation. And I do think that this event actually probably happened in one form or another. Perhaps this isn't exactly how it happened. Maybe Tresca isn't even a real individual. Maybe there's some kind of like weird distortion of memory um as a result of it being a dream. However, I think this represents a traumatic event which kind of kickstarts all of the issues that our main protagonist has. Um the milk thing is odd to me. The milk thing is very specific to our character. They don't like milk. They hate milk. Their mother seems to hate milk, as their mother very specifically asked them not to drink it. Her father, their father asked, or during one of the endings, one of the stories, picked up milk, and our character hated them. The mother was there, was not at home to stop the milk from being picked up, so the character hated their mother as well. Perhaps they don't like milk because of this specific traumatic event, and that's just how they deal with it. They just don't drink milk. Maybe the mother recognizes this and asks um, their their child not to drink the milk, to not trigger some kind of response because of their illness. They're taking a lot of medication, so even if they had OCD, they most certainly have other things. I'm just rambling here. None of this is connecting, and I can't connect it. I will say I resonated a lot with the story from the computer. It really struck a nerve with me because most of my friends throughout life I've known mostly from online. Even if I had friends in real life, we only talked at school or on the computer when we played games. And it seems awful in the story because it seems like our main protagonist trusted someone they found online for once, as they hadn't believed that anyone else was even real, so why even bother? And you know, they tasted the consequences of it, which was being attacked. Their secrets got revealed after they revealed too much, and they just got attacked by a lot of people. Um, I'm not gonna go further into that because can't. I can't. A lot of this game, I can't just talk about it because I have no clue. But it's really an. Hmm. I could probably talk about this game all day, but I'll leave it here. 2 hours and 45 minutes to get the rest of the endings. Um, I know I kind of gamified it at the end there with trying to unlock all the endings, but this game is a little bit more than that, and I don't think it. I could have not played it again, and I think I would have left not satisfied, but I would have gotten it. You know, and I don't think you need to get all the endings to really see what this game is about. But I loved it, and I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I picked it up. I would pay full price for this. I want to play again, but I can't because it's over. You know, and that's just how it is. It's over. Just tying into the void here. Well, I'm going to leave it here. I hope that whoever watches this posts their own interpretation of the events of this game for me to read, because I would like that very much. Otherwise, if you do want to watch the stream again, it will be on Twitch for another 7 days after it ends. And then it'll also be posted on YouTube as soon as I end the stream, if not the next day by 12 p.m. So otherwise, I hope everyone enjoyed this. I hope everyone will enjoy this when they see it. And I hope that we can kind of ourselves interpret this in a deeper meaning. I myself will probably reflect on it, read some thoughts other people have, and you know, it's gonna be hard finding another game like this because this one really struck a chord with me. This was an experience. I'm not happy it's over, but I'm happy it happened, I guess. Anyways, I will see you all later.